Welcome back to another weekly reset in Destiny 2. We have a great week, so don't miss any of this information. This week we have the fourth and final week of Pantheon. This is the same as last week, however they have added Riven and also Nezarec and made the encounters another 5 light lower, making us negative 20 light under, or the equivalent of a day 1 contest raid. So jump in there if you're chasing the title, rewards, or the emblem. Another couple of bonuses this week that I want to mention right off the rip, we have bonus Brave weapon rewards. Basically, we are getting increased drop chance on Brave weapons and increased drop chance on trophies of Bravery. Plus, we are also getting double rep gains with Shaq if you haven't already reached max rank for the Super Black Shader. This is amazing. So if you haven't been playing Onslaught or you've been looking for an opening to play Onslaught, this week is the week for you. Increased drop chance on everything, guys. This is massive. Get in there and get your shiny gold rolls. Now, jumping back to the normal stuff. Don't forget to swing by Raoul in the tower and buy your weekly Ascendant alloy. These are very important to get those enhanced weapon perks when crafting weapons, and with all of the new Brave weapons becoming enhanceable in the few weeks in the final shape, you're gonna need as many of these as you can get. This week's featured raid is Vow of the Disciple. Overall, the best loot from here is obtainable through the Pantheon activity, so I would mainly just focus on doing the Pantheon activity first. The featured dungeon on this reset is Prophecy. This is a great final chance to farm some of those new rolled weapons from the Prophecy dungeon before the final shape. Just remember, a lot of these weapons will also be able to be enhanced come the final shape, so it's definitely worth looking out for some gold rolls. The Prosecutor with Dragonfly and Vault Shot is an ad clearing beast. The Educator with Subsistence and Onslaught is a great kinetic submachine gun, and the Darkest Before with Heal Clip and Incandescent goes very well for a pulse rifle, and not to mention the huge pulse rifle buff coming next season. This will be a great weapon to have. Moving over into the exotic mission rotator, we have Presage. Some of the weapons to look out for from this activity would be the Hollow Denial with Repulsor Brace and Lead from Gold, the Callous Mini Tool with Relentless and Incandescent, and the Beloved if you're ever looking for a great PvP sniper. As of this season, we have Waller's Ruin being the newest dungeon, so you can get in there and get loot from it every single week. Try to do the final boss at least once a week for the chance at the Buried Bloodline, and of course don't forget about the Indebted Kindness with Vault Shot, one of the best sidearms in the game. The same thing goes for Crota's End, so jump in there and at least do the final boss to buy a red border at the end of the raid. Don't forget to swing by the helm and purchase your free weekly red border from Riven if you haven't already done this. Don't forget to do your daily missions from the helm as well to get all of your red borders, as this is going to be very important before the final shape. Once you finish up in the helm, swing by the tower and do all of the weekly pinnacle rewards from the 3 vendors, these being Vanguard, Crucible, and Gambit. This will reward you with some Bright Dust. Now, I know it's not a lot, but if you have done it every single week this season, it all adds up by the end of the season. Not to mention, do not forget about the 9 ritual playlist activities for your 3 exotic engrams per character. You're going to need to save as many of these exotic engrams as you can to be able to upgrade Raoul in the next season, and hopefully buy your new exotic. Also, while you're in the tower, don't forget to grab the bounties from 8 to 1 for the Synth Weaves. This is for all of your cosmetic looks. You can only do 10 of these per season, so I would make sure I've done all 10 this season. This week's Grandmaster Nightfall is rewarding the Undercurrent Grenade Launcher. The god roll for this is Ambitious Assassin and Vault Shot. I'll let you decide if it's worth farming for, considering we still have Forbearance, which is the best grenade launcher in the game for ad clear. Don't forget to grab your free Bright Dust package from the store tab, and as always, to wrap the list up, head over to Neomuna and do some Vex incursion zones if you're missing out on any exotics on any other character. Anyway, Guardians, that will wrap the video up there. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this week's video, feel free to drop a like, subscribe, comment down below, and all of that other fun stuff. I hope you Guardians take full advantage of this week in Destiny 2, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.